So after thinking about the iPhone 10 I talked about the other day, and basically I was saying that the iPhone 10 is really not worth it, but it's also still not that bad of a phone anymore. I think the iPhone 8 Plus is also one of those devices that also could end up kind of fitting into that category as well. And this specific iPhone, being the iPhone 8 Plus, is probably an iPhone that really isn't that bad of a device either right now. And if you're in the market, I would probably recommend consider buying it as well. Now, the first thing I want to state is if you have the opportunity, go and buy a phone that is still supported on iOS 17. I think iOS 17 isn't that big of an update, but that is why the iPhone 8 Plus in particular is still actually kind of an interesting phone. Because the jump from iOS 16 to iOS 17 wasn't a massive jump, we're actually kind of in this weird phase where if you're actually still purchasing something like an iPhone 8 Plus as an example, it's actually still kind of a decent, phone. The software updates and the changes between iOS 16 and iOS 17 weren't really that high. So there really isn't even that big of a reason to still stick with an iOS 17 device right now if you don't want to. Security updates are still going to be there for the iPhone 8 Plus, at least for another year. Who knows? It could be less than a year, but if we take a look at iOS 15, even iOS 12, Apple has been supporting those versions of software for many, many years now. And with iOS 15, it's been about 2 years. So I really do think that Apple still has a lot of legs to stand on with, the iPhone 8 Plus. And as long as they're supporting iOS 16, I could totally see Apple supporting, the iPhone 8 Plus probably for another year. Honestly, if I could be honest, probably for another 2 to 3 years, I could probably see the iPhone 8 Plus still probably getting some sort of software updates here and there. On top of that, I also think that because of the build quality of the iPhone 8 Plus, it's still a very good feeling phone. It's still a very premium feeling phone, and it kind of gives the impression that it is a more expensive phone than it really is. And that's another thing that I really do like about the iPhone 8 Plus as well, that this type of device, although it's not, the cheapest phone in the world, still it's probably like $100 and something in the used market. It actually holds up very, very well against some of these other devices that I've seen as well. So I think that's another big thing. If you're in the market and you're wanting to get a phone, this thing doesn't cost that much money. You're able to probably still use it for the next couple of years. And although it's not getting any more cool features that are inside iOS 17 or iOS 18 or so on and so forth, it's still a decent phone with okay performance and okay camera and okay software update, experience. It's an overall okay phone, and it's not that bad if you ask me. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.